Jim, 3-1 away at Cheltenham. You make things difficult yourself when we've played Cheltenham twice. They've beaten us 3-1 twice because we've had 100 minutes with 10 men. It's just not our day against this lot, is it?
No, exactly the same player who got sent off last time as well. You know, we brought Alex in today because physical battle, the pitch, the direct style of Cheltenham, the height and physical presence that they have. You know, and I thought he coped quite well, but he's made a terrible error. You know, it's better to play 43 minutes with 10 men and beat 11 men, beat 2-0 down rather than 10. So, you know, that was a poor decision. We made a poor decision from the free kick. You know, I do think it could have easily been a red card on the elbow on Aaron Wildig. But again, we'll have to look at the rules as well because, you know, if the player gets a booking and the player who's injured, does he have to go off the pitch? You know, but he goes off the pitch. And then our decision, you know, from Rose, who's been great for us with his decision making and set plays, tried to play Paul Mullen down the side. It got cut out. They've counter-attacked on us. We've had 10 men on the pitch at the time, and we've made a poor decision there. And what can happen when you're having bad times? If you do make poor decisions, you get punished for them, and that's what we got there. We looked jittery. They played the condition better. They've got the presence more than what we have. They get the ball forward, they upset our back line, they got in a couple of times. Baz has made some good saves, Adam McGowan's made a great goal line clearance. But we've done the same. Paul Mullen's done exactly the same today, left back, you know, got himself in. For me, I thought that was a booking, and then the lad could have been easily booked second half as well again when Adam McGowan went past him and he's been pulled down. So we missed the penalty, which again you need, away from home, 1-0 up, puts the pressure on the home team. So any little thing, chance, or every little decision we're making errors or poor judgments, which is costing us. You know, the corners come in, they've had a heightened physical presence on us. They've won the first header, it's cleared off the line, they've won the second header. And Alex, you know, have been in that position. He's an honest lad, he wants to keep it out the net. I was just hoping that the ref was going to say it was already over the line. You know, but as it was, he sends them off. They scored the penalty, and then Harry Pell smashes one in from a free kick from the edge of the box. You know, we scored 3 against us now in 2 games, so we don't make it easy for ourselves, like you said. And we don't deserve nothing from the game because of that. And, you know, I've said in the past that we've tried hard to get a bit of presence in the January window, because that's the importance of it. You know, I think Danny Wright today led the line extremely well for them. You know, really upset our back line. He does push the boundaries. I'll be honest, I don't think the players got the protection that they deserved. I think there was the referee got the 2 penalties and the sending off correct, but everything else I thought he was very, very poor and, you know, made some terrible decisions. So we can't blame it. Well, I'm not blaming the referee for 1 minute. I've just mentioned it on the radio interviews and all that. It's about ourselves, but it's not help when certain things are going on unpunished. Yeah. But that's the type of player he is. He unsettles people. The ball goes into him, and you know that was what we were looking for. We've lost Cole Stockton, who's, you know, top scorer and had that physical presence. We have players who want to run onto other things, and we've got too many players at the minute who are playing under par. You know, we've gone from being quite tight at the back and not conceding many to having a nervous edge. We look very jittery. We've got key players who aren't playing well at the minute. We're getting punished for any little mistake that we make. You know, like the first goal today. You know, we're making poor decisions like the second goal today. But I feel that the bottom teams are going to pick up points, and it cranks up the pressure on us. Like I've just said there. So we've got to break the cycle, and no matter what happens, we've got to make sure that we stay in this division at the end of the season. And then we've got to regroup, assess what's going on, address certain things. You know, because it's been very, very difficult. But as I say, it's about 11 players that go over that white line on match day. They've got to do more than what they're doing at the minute. Us as a staff have got to do more to get round them and make sure that they give them what they needed to go out and do what they need to do, and that's pick points up sooner rather than later. Because it's, you know, everyone's saying, it'll be enough, you've done all right, you've got to 46, we did that last season, which for us to be a Football League club this year would be some achievement. But we've got some big games coming up, which should be like a cup final mentality. You know, the lads are down, the staff are down, but we've got to make sure that we pick ourselves up, pick each other up, and come out fighting next week.
Just a quick word there, because obviously you have Kyle Hawley, his debut there.
I just thought it was a positive, you know, when you're trying to get things out. He's doing well for the youth team, the reserves. He's only six.
He's a unit for his age, isn't he?
Yeah, 16 years of age. So again, you know, we've got to promote the youth and push them on, because we're never going to be blessed to be able to go out and get what we want and what we need. You know, we've got a good squad of players that are honest and all that, but you know, we've got a few who've dipped in form at the minute. Whether that's because it's taken its toll on them, or you know what they've played this season, or what's gone on. You know, as I say, we've got too many who've dipped. So a positive today was getting him on. You know, at 16 years of age, go and get his Football League debut. It's great for him. So fair play to him, because he's done well in the reserves and the youth team, and he's pushed himself, and he's got goals, and he's a good physical presence. Something that we've, you know, apart from Big Kev, who's got the height and all that, but he's more of a player like the chance he had first half of getting down the side of things and power getting onto things. You know, he's not a one with his back to play sort of player, but Kyle is, so that's a positive out the day. But I'd just take anything at the minute, just to get a point, or you know, 3 ideally, or even a point, just to break the cycle and you know, get that little bit closer to the end of the season, and you know, and then, as I say, be a Football League club, and then make sure that we get ourselves sorted, because we can't have another season like we've had this year.
No, it's possibly the toughest season I've ever known for many years, since we were bottom of the Northern Premier League. But we're in a completely different realm of football now than we were then, and looking at the job that you and Ken have done, you know, we have nobody has a God-given right to be in this division. To be where we are, you've done a fantastic job, and like you said, Hartlepool next week, it's a massive game.
That's it, yeah. I mean, you know, people will look at it, if you get beat 7 times, you shouldn't be in your job. There'll be people who I know who don't like me anyway, who'll be calling for me head, and there'll be other people who are saying, what a great job you've done, even to just keep us where we are at the minute. So, you know, I'm not particularly bothered about all that. All I'm focused on, I do feel down, I'll be honest. There's a lot of things going on. I like to be professional and do the things right, and preparation, etc. But I find the job impossible at times, I'll be perfectly honest with you. And then, as I say, we've got to have that mentality now of all together, come out fighting, which we will do. I'm saying down now, but this week I'll be picked right back up. We'll pick the players up, and we'll come out fighting next week, and what becomes an even bigger game again. Because we do need that result. But as I say, get ourselves safe, and then decisions need to be made for the future, and get ourselves sorted, and that stability back in, because it's not been healthy for anyone this season.
No, very much so. And on that note, let's hope that when we speak after Hartlepool,
yeah, that's
we're both
so.
in a better frame of mind.
Definitely, yeah. Well, that's what we've got to do. We've got to battle, stick together, come out fighting, get the crowd behind us. The crowds, the people who travelled today clapped us there at the end, and which was great, and I thanked them for that. But we need that mentality next week. You know, like Cheltenham have done today, they've been on a poor form. They've broke the cycle today and got a result that they all needed, and everyone's cock a hoop and great and enjoyed it. And they deserve the win. It's fair play to them. And we've got to make sure that we do that next week. And hopefully get something that we need just to settle everyone down.